Hello everyone, I'm Leo Ramirez.
I'm Leona Perez.
And I'm Idalisa Chenique.
And we're here from East Leyden to find out how the idea of equity shows up at IDEACon.
Many teachers believe that the students should all get the same treatment and they want to create an equal environment.
But what they fail to realize is that students don't need an equal environment, they need an equitable environment. And we came here to see how they are going to do that so that the students are equipped with the tools necessary so that they can succeed academically.
I'm the Director of Professional Learning for IDEA. I do all the content creation for IDEA, vendor hall, all the stuff that you see at IDEACon, and then some.
I am the digital storyteller and professional learning coordinator for IDEA.
We make it a platform that anybody can speak, no matter what area in the state you're from. If you're around the world in different areas yourself, we have online sessions, we have accessibility sessions.
When we started, we were really an EdTech conference, and now we are a best practices conference. So how EdTech fits into that is what we focus on with the technology, but overall it is accessibility, it's equity, it's diversity, it's inclusion, it's all of that in a real authentic way, and that's what we hope that our attendees take away from it, is how to really start doing those things authentically in their classrooms.
Well, I'm looking forward to see the keynotes. Every year I've been inspired by the keynote presentations. I've been able to take something away, change myself internally and change my outlook on life and how technology can improve learning. In terms of equity, I want to see what's out there and ways that I can make tools available for all of our learners, regardless of what background they're from.
As teachers are using more and more technology in the classroom, it's imperative that all of that technology has those accessibility features built in and can be understandable to all the students in the room. And that comes down to just even little things like what fonts you're using in presenting to students.
We all know students learn in all kinds of different ways, and so I feel like a podcast is just another way to reach students in terms of diversity, listening to other perspectives and other voices around a certain topic. It can increase reading comprehension. You can do this independently, you can do it with centers, you can do it whole group. And so whether it is a simple story or actual learning or meditation, wellness, there's all kinds of different categories, I think, that speak to students in ways that maybe educators and adults can't.
Everything I view is with an equity lens, because apps and platforms are great, but you can't do any of that if you're not equity-minded first. I still think that there are some educators that come in looking for the apps and the quick tips and the 50 apps in 50 minutes and those types of things, but I like to stay away from those sessions because I don't like having those conversations. The conversations need to be about how can we make this environment more equitable for our students. I'd say that some people are there, some people aren't yet, but they're working on it.
Where are the conferences for the kids? This is my 4th one, and it's only February. Name a kid who's been to a conference. Which are our junior beta convention? Like, you know, student council convention? Like, that's for an elite class of kids. But like, if you wanted to problem solve on today's problems and gather and have a meeting of the minds, education system doesn't create a space for y'all to do that. Why is it just us?
Yeah, we got to make it more inclusive. So there have been a couple of conferences I've actually had to back out of because they don't offer a virtual option or they don't offer hybrid and they'll only offer in person. And I think especially during the pandemic, we've learned that that's just not accessible for everybody. There are some people that can't go across the country or even 2 hours down the road, take time off of work, leave school.
I am the governing board member for IDEA for the South Cook area. And to see some more diversity, to see more different ethnicities get involved, take on some of these roles, to get us in, to draw in these districts, this will help us to become more equitable.